Hey guys, welcome to my gaming channel. As you can see, this is Borderlands 2 in glorious 4K with a bit of reshade, and I've had the mod installed that turns off all the black lines around the structures, you know, all the background graphics, the guns, everything. I want to talk about this game and the effect it's had on me the last few weeks. You know, July I started playing on the RPCS3 version of this game. Spoiler warning before I go on any further. This is the end of the game, so you've not seen the end of the game, which I'm pretty sure most people have, you know, by this time. So if you don't want to see how I deal with the end monster, then don't watch. But if you're not bothered, just carry on watching. What was I saying? Yeah, I've had a few mods installed. I've tried the third person mod as well. I've got that as well for this, but I didn't like it too much. I prefer the third person mod in Borderlands 1. I've also got the enhanced Game of the Year edition with all the mods that I've described, you know, for that game as well. And I can't believe just how playable this game is, you know. I'm really looking forward to Borderlands 3, of course. Playing as God knows who I want to play as, because I keep seeing everybody wants to play as Flak. It seems to me that way, you know. But I've not seen any of the other characters. Well, I've seen the other characters, but it's always been mainly Flak. But it is a big guy, the big alien monster that you have to defeat, which I found surprisingly easy because of the weapons I've got. When you play through the DLC, you've got a chance to get better weapons, so if you do that and you persevere with the harder to kill enemies, then you come away with some really good gear, and then you're more prepared for times like this. This weapon I'm using here, just look how much damage it takes off the warrior, and she's doing enough damage to me right now. Just take a look how much damage it does off that bugger when it's actually changed to the rocket launcher, which is incredibly powerful. But I'm sure if you're a level 80 or something like that, these weapons that I've got here are probably nothing to what you've got. But still, you can see I'm missing stupidly here. Missing easy shots there to kill the what the hell them are, I don't know. Rock spiders of some description. But I'm really gonna feature the hell out of Borderlands 3. But one thing I want to say about Borderlands 3 is that you shouldn't be seeing 1 hour, 2 hours of gameplay now. We shouldn't be seeing it. See, you know, brief snippets, the beginning of the game, the first 15 minutes or so with different characters, and that's it. But they've really gone into detail, you know. They can't tell you enough about the game. I mean, I prefer to wait, you know. I've waited 10 years to play these two games, you know, Borderlands 1 and 2, but I'm glad to play them on the PC in 4K with all the reshade and mods that I've described. To be honest, you know, if I just got to play these games on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, then I probably wouldn't have been interested, you know. It wouldn't have interested me at all. But you know, you've got to give games like this a chance, because what makes these games is they're so damn playable. They're fun to play, and a lot of games can look really good but can be really horrible to play. I've recently got hold of Ghost Recon Future Soldier. It's a good game, but there's no support for inverted controls if you're using a controller. So if you've got that problem and you like that game, then download the Xbox accessories app for your PC, and it gives you an option to change the what the right control stick does, you know, i.e. invert it. That's how I play the game. But this game Borderlands 2 is a massive improvement on Borderlands 1. There's a lot more interesting weapons, a lot more interesting locations, and I'm sure Borderlands 3 will be even better still, you know, with the alternate firing mode, as Claptrap always lets you know. And another thing about Borderlands 2 is that I noticed near the end of the game, before this, you enter an area that is basically the beginning of Borderlands 1, you know, where you first start the game in Firestone. Of course, it looks a bit different, but you can still see it's the same place, and it was quite nostalgic. And to see the Borderlands 2 perspective of that part of the game was fascinating. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the game as I kicked the Warriors' ass, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. See you later.
Good going, Vault Hunter. You are a badass. Wait a sec. Let me. You don't want to touch this thing right now, trust me.
Slow down, man. I nearly bought it back there. Hey, Lilith!
Where the hell were you guys 5 minutes ago? If it weren't for the Vault Hunter, we'd all be dead.
I think that's our way of saying we won.
I figured that.
If I never see this key again, it'll be too soon. It's been fun, you alien piece of shit.
What the? Are those vaults?
You know what that means.
Yeah. No rest for the wicked.